Coach, thank you for joining me today as we start conference play on Sunday against Georgia College. Just talk about the importance of starting conference play on the right foot.
Well, I think you need to get off to a good start. This league is so difficult, and particularly when the first three are home games. I think trying to get off to a good start in the conference is extremely important.
Melanie Horn is starting to get going again. Her last performance against St. Augustine, and then following that up with our latest game before the Coastal Carolina. Just how important is her presence, knowing how good of a scorer she is, in order to get her going on the court?
Well, I think she's our best perimeter shooter, and she really stretches the defense. She's got great range, and she's a sizable shooter. It's not like she's a 5'2" or 5'3" kid. She's 5'8" or so, and like I say, range is really good. Has gotten a little bit better putting it on the floor and attacking the rim. So she's a key, particularly in what we do offensively.
Also, the presence of Deja McCain, we talked about. When she gets back, it's just going to make a different presence for the way the offense works on the court, how it goes into your inside-out kind of mindset. When she started playing right away in her first home game, she made immediate impact, scored on her first two baskets. Just talk about Deja's presence and what it's like to have her back in the line.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she posts very strong. She hunts the ball. She's a great target in there. And in addition to that, she's a really good passer. I mean, she's not selfish at all. In the post, she'll look to kick inside out. She can make, with her strength, she can make some really good passes, diagonal passes out the backside to three-point shooters, and that helps us out a lot. And I just think her aggressiveness and her ability to match other teams' strength in the post, particularly on the defensive end, will be a key.
Absolutely. Now, you are facing a familiar opponent in Georgia College. Both games last year decided by 1 point, one with a T. Graham buzzer beater at the end on the road, and then last year at home, a heartbreaking 1 point loss where you guys had multiple opportunities to take the lead, especially in the waning seconds. So I guess just talk about playing a familiar opponent at Georgia College.
It's a team we usually there's kind of an even matchup with. The last 2 years, I think the year before, we lost two very close games against them. Had a shot to win it here, and had a lead. And I think we gave up the lead late in the game down there. And then last year we went on a buzzer beater, and we had a chance for a buzzer beater to take the lead and win here. We're kind of similar in that neither team right now has really done a great job of scoring. They control tempo. They'll run the Princeton offense, and they'll move the ball and control the tempo. And like us, I think they're a solid defensive team. So there's a lot of similarities there. I'm hoping we can get our offensive game going a little bit and play a little bit better on the offensive end of the floor. The one thing they do really well is they attack the basket and get to the free throw line. If you look at their stats, I think they've shot 175 free throws to their opponent's 79. So that's the one stat that stands out. They're not fouling a lot, and they're getting to the free throw line.
Well, I think that's a very vital important, especially if it's going to be another tight game. That's where games are won and lost, right there at the charity stripe. They also have a dynamic guard in Harper Vick, a sophomore guard who has increased her playing time from last year, has increased her point production total per game, as well as a forward in Dale Adaway, who has scored double-digit points against the Braves before. So between their guard play and their post play, they seem to be a balanced team.
Yeah, they are. I think they probably rely a little bit more on the perimeter than they do inside, just because of the style of offense they run. And Vic's really crafty with the ball, and I think it's Wesley is the other guard that's 24, is a very good player, can shoot the three and really quick and athletic. Their point guard can really drive it. They've got another kid that comes off the bench, number 30, that can shoot the three and stretch the defense. And then give some opportunities. I think they've got a new post. I think it's Mallard, number 4, that can put it on the floor. Is very athletic, crashes the offensive glass. So, they're well coached. They've got a new coach. He's first year in the league, Coach Jolly, but does a very good job with his team. And, again, expecting a very good game.
Two more for you. One, their record is 3-5, but how important is it for the team to focus on the team itself and how talented they are rather than what the record shows?
Well, I told Algie, maybe kids do that some, but we don't as coaches, and we try to emphasize that, we talked about us, and I said, at that point in time before Coastal. We were 5-2, but it didn't make any difference. 2-5, 5-2, 3-4, 4-3. We are what we are, and our job is to just get better and then go out there and compete against our opponents to the best of our ability. So I don't think, if you start looking at records, and they played some good teams, but you start looking at records, you're in trouble.
Absolutely. And lastly, with the period that we're in right now, there's no school going on, so the girls can focus more on basketball. I guess the emphasis on focusing that they can just worry about basketball from now until when the spring semester starts.
Yeah, and first of all, we had an outstanding semester academically. I think 10 of our 15 players had a 3.5 grade point average or above. So we had a very good semester academically. But now they can just take a break from the academics and just focus on basketball. And there's been a long stretch here where we've worked a lot on us and trying to do our stuff better. And now, as you go into today, tomorrow, and into next week with 2 games, those 2 games on Thursday and Saturday, it's a little more game prep then and getting ready for your opponents.
All right, Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.